Hello and welcome. It is Monday. This week in Star Citizen is out, and Siege of Orison is ended, and we've got some interesting news to pop up for this week in Star Citizen. Give me a moment while I check here. Let me get this information up real quick. Okay, this week in Star Citizen. All right. This week in Star Citizen starts with they had a bar citizen in Barcelona, Spain, and this is what we're going to be getting this week. I'm going to kick over to the scene and get us started. And before I go into all that, whoops. So, this week in Star Citizen, it's going to be interesting. We have Cormore, we have the Red Festival, and we have a Free Fly, all running at the same time on Thursday. So, Red Festival, we should be seeing the new paints that were leaked a couple months ago. And with Cormore, we'll have ship sale, most likely. Wednesday, the roadmap update and the roadmap roundup is back. The PU monthly report for January 24 and the Squadron 42 monthly report newsletter for January. Tuesday, we have the subscriber com link come down and the subscribers newsletter. This week in Inside Star Citizen is not going to be about 323. It's going to take a detour and it's going to go about the branding of the Stanton and Pyro systems. Then Thursday, like I said, those are the two events. Then Friday, Star Citizen Live is going to go to Meet the Devs format and go into personal history with Chief Publishing Officer John Erskine and Vice President of Corporate Technology Mike Jones, live in the studio. Okay, so these two episodes are going to be kind of light, not about 323 or any of the features, but that will come hopefully next week. And we'll see what happens with that. I'm here with Direwolf, the Joker, and the Zero. And I'm just going to be bopping around in the verse today in the alien ships doing some exploration. Checking out a few things, going to pick up some gems and stuff like that. Pretty light. So, if you have any questions, comments, please feel free. It is going to be a pretty relaxed and chilled out stream. Let's see, ground floor. Okay. So, Dyer, what is on your mind? Do you got any questions, comments? I guess everybody's quiet today.
No, I'm here. I was thinking about 3.23 though.
Okay, what's on your mind, Zero? Shoot.
What to expect
What to expect?
as far as that mashing and all that stuff.
Server meshing's not coming until 4.0. If they've got to get the replication layer in first. And then server meshing, I don't see anything coming with server meshing until the end of the year. But they've got to get that straightened out first. That's a big one. What else are you thinking? What is the most important thing you would like to see in 323?
What was that? Was that 3.17? When it was this, it was pretty good. It was 15%. See some of that pretty good.
Oh, Xenothreat? Okay, Xenothreat was running very well in 317. When it did drop in 318, it had a lot of problems. And they put it in for, I think it was running for 2 weeks, and it played havoc on the servers. So they're supposedly going to be doing a prequel to Xenothreat, and hopefully this comes in 322.1 to get us ready for Xenothreat. So that's something that they're talking about. We don't know what it is. We have no idea. And what other things would you like to see?
I just like the way it was ran. Things was smoother.
In 317? Were you playing in 317? Okay, that was before 318. 317. They had a Xenothreat running in 317, and it did run smoother. When it dropped in 318, that's when it was really rough. It was hard to do anything in it. Well, what type of interfaces do you want to see? Now, I know visors, and there's the mini map and compasses and things like that coming into the helmets. So that's something that's going to drop. And the star map is coming in 23. What's up, Brian?
What's up?
And the mini map and the star map. Now, they did say that not everything is going to be marked up on this first iteration, but it's going to take a minute. So once they get everything done, you'll be able to see all of your ships and things like that in the mini map.
Speaking of ships, anything coming down the pipe?
In-game ships are going to be the Santaki, the A1, and most likely the Sulin, and probably the Cutters, the Scout and the Rambler. Maybe not the Rambler right off the top. I can't say for sure, but that's what they said, and that was in a Spectrum post. So we'll see what happens with that. Okay, I'm gonna pop the Sulin
Mining
today.
ship that has stream looking.
Which one?
That mining ship. That
The Arastra?
yeah, Rastra.
Oh no, that's in concept. That's gonna be a little bit out there. That's in concept. Um, that's got to go into white box and then to gray box and then all that. Hey, drop him. I would like to see night vision, EM vision, and thermal vision in heavy marine helmets. You know what, Drop Hammer? I agree with you with the new helmet and visor setups. If they do a native night vision and thermal vision, that would be way cool. Maybe just one augmented vision in the medium helmets. Yeah, I can totally agree with that. Hangar 3. So the A1 is supposed to go into 323. It's going through a cycle, a 3 month. So we should hopefully see that one drop. So when that comes in game, you can purchase it, and they did have it in the EPTU for a hot second, and it was running about 5 mil, about the same as the A2, which that may change with the economy coming in. That may change. Okay, so we're going to take I'm gonna get a little different armor this time.
Whereas just a new patch coming out, yeah, it's gonna be like, in your opinion, money making.
Money making?
Yeah, I like the grind.
Well, we all like to make the money. I ain't gonna lie, we all like to make the money. Okay.
They nerfed
Say again?
the mining. You know.
They did that to, as far as I know, as far as I can see, they did that because they wanted people to test out the what was it? Salvage. So, yeah, that's what I see with that. What else? What else is on your mind?
That's about it for now, Brian.
Can't wait.
Pass the
I
mic
can't
to
wait
Brian.
for not persistent, but the hanger setup. I can't wait for that.
Persistent hangars and freight
Well, I mean,
elevators, right?
Well, not I'm not sure if it's gonna be persistent, as the Space Tomato mentioned that it's not gonna be persistent. It's just gonna be hangers that
Instance.
you could instant. Yeah. So, but the hanger functionality where you could preload your vehicles and all your stuff, that would be really nice. But
Yeah.
maybe later in the year when they have the server meshing, then I can't wait for persistent hangers where you could actually have all your little knickknacks that you've collected over the years.
Well, and I, you know, I was on. I was watching Space Tomatoes stream, and I did say some things in there about what I would like to see, and you know, it. We just got to go with the flow on it. It is what it is, but it would be nice to see some things, but the Discord voices seem low. Yeah, hold on one moment. I had to drop down some of it because the desktop was a little loud. Go ahead and say some, Dyer.
He's muted. There he goes.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Hear you.
How's that, Drop Hammer? Is that better? I had to turn it down a little bit before. Better? Okay. Thank you. Brian,
Yes, sir.
now I know you got some questions, so spill it.
I was away for a minute. What's up?
Now, what do you want to see in 323?
Oh, I did it on the thing at that star map in Mobiglass.
Star map and Mobiglass.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And I know Mr. Joker, he is just waiting. He's just waiting for the
It's something good. Vulcan.
well, we all want that. I ain't gonna lie. I want some Vulcan. I am not gonna lie about that. I do want Vulcan. I would really love to see some optimization and major improvements in that aspect. That's what I really want to see at this point.
I'm wondering how that interaction thing's really going to work.
The new one?
Yeah.
Well, from what I saw, you can customize that.
Yeah, I was seeing that.
And I think that's going to be way cool when it does come to that point.
And then to pull the ammo from your backpack. Yeah.
They didn't mention that, but I think that would be it's supposed to work like that, where if you run out of ammo on your armor, right? You've got empty spots, empty clips. You should be able to pull your ammo from what you're carrying in the backpack. It'll take longer to load,
Right. That's fine though.
but I do want to see that. That I want to see. I ain't gonna lie.
It may take a little longer, but you can be in cover.
Yeah. But we'll see what goes on. But I am really interested to see that because there's so many times that I've been going to do that stuff and have to stop go hide somewhere and go into inventory and click to fill my stuff up. That's crazy. But I think it'll work. You know, you just gotta let them do it.
Question: when is the next expo? What's coming up next?
The next major event for like ships and stuff.
Yes.
That's not until ILW. That's Invictus Launch Week.
And what's the theme of that? Is that industrial?
Those are all
combat.
those are all combat ships.
Combat.
That's where we may see the Mirai Fury, the heavy fighter, the Mirai heavy fighter. I don't know if it's called the Fury or not. My bad.
MX or the
No. This is totally different. That's going to be a heavy fighter. What you're talking about are the snubs. Yeah, you want the heavy fighter.
the Zeus. Waiting on that.
Now the Zeus, I'm gonna say this, and they're already teasing that's in gray box. If that drops, it may drop in 23. I don't know. It may not. But if it does drop in 23, okay, for those people that have the A1s as a loaner for your ships that you're waiting for, if that one drops, you're going to lose your A1 and then you can buy it in game.
Think they might do a wipe for 23?
That's a high possibility because if they're going to be doing economy, it could be. Could be. I can't promise that. I don't know.
I agree with you. They need to work on keeping that persistence too, though.
Yes. You hope they wipe. I don't really want to see that just yet.
Me neither.
Not because that it should be done. I think that they need to get the persistence down to the point where we're not losing consumables.
That part.
Okay? Like drinks, ammo, med pens and stuff like that, and also the cargo boxes.
Yeah.
That stuff has to stay.
Yes. I agree.
And that's why I don't want to see a full wipe at this point. I would rather them have persistence down to a science and working well before they do that. That's just my thought, though.
I agree with it.
And for all we know, with the replication layer split, that may alleviate the problem. Yeah, I mean, everybody finds that stuff on the planets and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, you can do that, but stuff that you purchased, right? Like my ammo and drinks and stuff like that, and med pens, that stuff needs to stay eventually. And especially the cargo containers, because I had like 3 or 4 of them and I lost them when the new patch dropped. The equipment that I had in them persisted, but not the boxes itself. And if that's considered a consumable, that kind of stinks. So I would like those to persist. I think everybody can agree on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would love for, I mean, I had 2 huge boxes of stuff. And I put them on the local inventory just to see if they would persist, and they didn't. The equipment did, but not the containers. And they said that it's an issue, so they're going to look into it. Like, okay. Okay, shoot. You got some questions for me about the cargo containers and the loss of ship magic inventory? Okay, go ahead. I'm no expert on it, but I can give you my thought.
Hey, Shadow, when do you think we'll hear something about the Lunar New Year and the subscriber of the month? Tomorrow or Wednesday?
Tomorrow for subscribers, and the Lunar New Year starts on Thursday. Yeah, you can join the Discord anytime, man. Just come on in. You should be able to join that. This is so weird trying to land this ship, I tell you. Hello. Sub Drop Hammer.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep. What's up?
So the questions I have about the cargo containers is that, you know, like you're saying, the cargo container disappeared in white, but when you
Yeah.
have your ship, right, they snap to the cargo grid.
Yeah.
If your ship gets blown up, right, then those cargo containers also have the probability of being destroyed.
Yeah. But they also yeah, the ship looks good. Yeah, it does. What's up, Shay? To be fair with that, Drop Hammer, I have lost the ship blew up, right? And I lost the cargo container, but I also found that the cargo container was persisted outside of the ship when it blew up. So I was able to retrieve it when I went back there. So, ooh, that was a rough one.
Right, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm thinking is, you know, just like when your ship goes from going to hard death, there's a probability curve on whether or not the cargo inside gets destroyed. Now, like, the way it is now with the magic inventory and stuff, if your ship is destroyed, usually it creates a box with everything that was in your ship's inventory. But if they want to get away from that magic inventory, and
Yeah.
I think, it's a good idea. If you use the cargo containers, right? Now there's a probability of your stuff being destroyed. So no longer like if your ship gets blown up, then you can just fly back and find everything inside of one SC or two SC container. There's an actual chance it's gone.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And
I
there,
think that's a good change.
yeah, it's not a bad one. It's not a bad one. It was designed for it to be physicalized, and that makes sense. So if something does happen to your ship and you have a cargo container on the grid, there's a possibility of it surviving the explosion, just like regular cargo. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do. I just see it more from the other perspective, where now there's a risk of it actually being destroyed. Because so many times, people would lose their ship, but as long as you can get back to that area, you could find that cargo.
Yeah.
I think now with the possibility of it being destroyed, even if you try to go back there and find it, to me that makes protecting your ship and your ship far more valuable. But I do think that ships. I really want to see the ship disabled state versus this soft death, hard death thing that we have now.
Ships being disabled.
Talking about with the fires and all that stuff, and you got to repair the components.
Yeah. I guess that's where he's going. If I'm correct me if I'm wrong, Drophammer. Let me know.
Well, yeah. What I mean is where when you're getting attacked, like your actual ship components fail, and that's what causes the ship to shut down versus a certain number of DPS. Right? Like I think they've talked about it. It's probably more in line with the engineering gameplay, though. Right, where you're targeting someone's main power plant or their engines, and right. So once, say, the engines are what replenish your power plant or something like that, right? And once you start losing these subcomponents, that's what causes your ship to go offline versus it hitting a DPS threshold.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, that's I don't see a major issue with that. I mean, it's gonna happen. You're gonna lose stuff no matter what you do in everything. And I just feel that you should be able to go back and pick up your stuff.
Subred.
Hey.
So,
Hey, Drophammer.
Separate.
Drop. I got a question on that. How would you do
Hey,
that?
everyone.
How would you do that in combat? How would you repair? Would you have time to repair? What would be the difference between what is currently, soft death versus losing ship components?
Okay. That's a good question, because in combat, if you don't have components on the ship that you can swap out really quick,
Right.
this is a big thing that the engineering gameplay is going to come into play.
You're gonna need a
And
Scotty.
yeah. And,
Fully loaded.
and I mean, this is something that a lot of people are thinking about now. They're talking about, well, I want to pilot the ship by myself. but you got to have AI blades. AI blades are not in the game. So you're going to have to rely on a crew. Magazine repack. That's condensing the magazine, so that's coming in 23. Shave.
What's up, Shave?
Yeah, I'm just seeing a lot of layers, you know, that I don't think it's gonna be properly addressed. I understand what you're saying, but it also, like I said, it raises questions. You know, you're doing some PVE or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and you get damaged. How can you stop, pause, and go repair your ship? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot.
I don't think AI blades are coming in 4.0. That's not gonna. I don't see that dropping yet. But yeah, Zero. That's, you got very valid points, because that is it's when you're in combat, right, and you're on a ship that's multi-crew, okay? There could be somebody with the skill of engineering to do those things while you're in combat, right? Is that what you're asking?
Piggybacking off dropping.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
that's right. Because sometimes, you know, we all play by ourselves. Sometimes, not
Mhm.
everybody's on all at the same time. Not everybody's in an org, or you know, there's a lot of people that play by themselves. So, so are they saying the big ships that are multi-crew ships are going to have that engineering? But what about the small ones? I mean, it ain't like you're just going to be able to just jump out of your pilot seat and go fix a, you know, capacitor.
Yeah. But it's
So I'm assuming the engineering is strictly to the bigger, the multi-crew ships. Is that correct?
I wouldn't say that, because if you're a pilot and you're in a light fighter, right? And your ship is damaged, you're going to have to wait for somebody to come help you, or if you can find components somewhere, then you can repair the ship.
Or what about that new hyper jumping they were saying, that you don't have to have a point, you can just hyper jump straight out or straight somewhere? Wonder if would that, like, you know, if you're under attack, you just hit the button, unless if it's not a mantis or something that can quantum dampen your quantum, then you can just hit the button and you're gone, right? With that new quantum they were talking about at CitizenCon?
You have an option. Okay? When you see combat, you can flee, fight or flee. Right?
To see you carry.
Okay? You have the option. And with the
Thanks for the sub.
appreciated Zane Morrison, thank you for subscribing. Okay. That's what master modes are for. The navigation part of master modes is for high speed, get away. Okay? And also going to from one destination to another, or like that, where you don't have to have a point. In SCM mode, that's fight, and that's where your shields and your weapons are there. Okay? In nav mode, you don't have any shields, you don't have any weapons.
Right, yeah. What they were saying, yeah.
So you
What
have
about the freelance,
say again?
the freelancer, the miss,
What about the freelancer?
you know, piracy and all that good stuff.
Okay.
You know, you get your components knocked out. It's only, what's that, a one-seater?
A freelancer miss? No, that's a 4-seat ship.
What am I thinking about? The wrong one. The one with the 4 bags on it that's always falling off.
Oh, the prospector.
Oh yeah, the
Prospector.
prospectors.
Prospector. I'm sorry. Prospector.
Hmm. What about?
That's a one-seater, basically.
Yes, the prospector is, but there there is space on the ship where you can have components to replace them. It's just that if something totally happens to it where the ship is just totally destroyed and you're still alive, okay? Or if it's in a state of disablement, you can call out for a rescue and somebody in an SRB can come and tow you back.
Or do what we've done before, just lay down somewhere on the floor.
So there are options, and they're trying to get away from everybody claiming their ships. They're trying to get it to where the SRB has more of a purpose, as far as I'm concerned. Because right now, and this doesn't make any sense, that an SRV goes to tow a ship that has been abandoned and gets a crime stat. You get a crime stat for doing that. That doesn't make any sense. And tell me if I'm wrong.
No?
If you pull a
Not
vulture
really.
and go to salvage it, you get a crime stat.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Gortok? You snuck in here.
Hey, Gortok.
Hey guys. So, yeah,
But I mean, that's something that, it needs to be looked at. And SRV should not get a crime stat for towing away junk. Or a ship that's on a pad and it's abandoned, and you should not get a crime stat for that.
yeah, I think there should be a
I
time.
agree. Yeah.
If it's sat idle, nobody's moved it, owner's not on the ship for more than, I don't know, 30 minutes.
But then, if the shields are up on that ship, it can't be towed.
Out of curiosity, you got an SRV, right, Shadow?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so if the shields are down, you can tow it.
Yes.
So they want you when you tow junk ships.
Yeah, as long as
Oh, okay.
as long as they're disabled and the shields are down, you should be able to tow the ship without getting a crime stat.
How far is it too far when the ship is too junked? It won't let you. I don't know that.
Now you should be able to tow a junk ship, but you got to remember the SRV can only pull so much weight, so you can't go around pulling a reclaimer with one, or something
Right.
like that. So laws of physics.
Yeah, but we're in the future.
Physics still apply, sir.
I know.
Every time I take out my SRV, in heads straight towards the CB.
Uh-oh.
But Drophammer, is there anything else on that particular subject? Because I just think that we should be able to do that without a problem. And like you were saying with the thing about the cargo, that's been like that for a while. So when your ship is damaged, even in Sate, or the ship is totally destroyed, there's the chance of it being able to be picked up or You know, stuff like that. That's been in the game for a long time, since 19, I think, if I'm correct.
I'll
Well,
be
no,
back
I
in good
think
time.
from what I've seen is that when your ship blows up, it was almost guaranteed that everything that was in your ship inventory would be placed into a box, right, at the location where your ship blew up.
Yeah.
And so what I see is like when it comes to PvP combat is sometimes players are just going after you and they want to blow up your ship and see what you got inside, right?
Yeah.
Now they've already done this with physicalizing cargo, right? So for cargo haulers, pirates now may think twice about um, hard decking the ship because right they're gonna lose some of that cargo.
Yeah.
And so what I see now is like every ship is now going to be in this probability curve where if it gets blown up, whatever was inside in the inventory has a chance of being destroyed in the hard deck.
Mm-hmm.
So, I say it's a good thing, not because I like the idea of possibly losing everything that I have in my cargo ship. I personally I like if I crash my ship and it blows up, there's a almost 100% chance that it's all going to be in a cargo container at the spot where the ship exploded.
Mm-hmm.
But what I think is better is that if someone's coming to destroy my ship because they want to get what's inside, right? And I apply the MSR, so maybe I have like, maybe I'm doing a drug haul, or maybe I'm being like an arms dealer, right? And they want to see what's inside, or they want to get whatever cache of railguns I have.
Mm-hmm.
So they decide to just blow the ship up entirely. Well, now I lose it, and there's a chance that they lose it all as well. So I think it's gonna give the attackers more of a chance of using finesse, right? They won't want to destroy the ship. They will want to disable the ship.
Well, that's where the precision targeting is going to come into play.
Boss man, I'm gonna go down.
All right.
See you guys later.
Hey,
Yep.
I'll be down later. Hey, shit. Joker, I'll be down later.
Alright.
Sorry. Didn't mean to say shit.
That's no worries.
Hey, your server's full. I'm trying to get in. I'll let you know when I'm in.
Mm-hmm. I personally think that with that, it could be how can I put it? I'm trying to think of the right words to put to that because
Loading.
I've lost cargo. I've seen cargo flying all over the place, and with that, when it blows up, and there's really, you have a chance of getting it, and you have a chance of losing it. So it's part of it. It's part of the scenario. So I just think that it's fair game. It's fair game when things like that happen.
Yeah, I also agree with what you're talking about when ships are abandoned, when it comes to towing. But also, like, if you attack a ship that says game rules because it's been abandoned, like, you shouldn't get a CS for that either. And, you shouldn't even turn red, for aggression to other players who are around. I came up on a game rules, abandoned ship that was near a bunker. And I started firing on it with distortions because I wanted to see if I can get inside. And the bunker turrets turned on me because, of course, I turned red for being hostile against this abandoned ship. That seems kind of ridiculous.
It doesn't matter to me, but what constitutes a partial wipe versus a full wipe. Partial wipe, they may take. Okay, when they brought this patch down, a partial wipe, we lost our consumables and stuff like that. A full wipe wipes everything. Hey Zane, I just got the Sulin as my pledge ship, and I love it. Well, it's an awesome ship. It's an awesome ship. I personally think, just now, this is just my thought on it. When things like that come about, money and ships bought in game for full wipe, yes. A full wipe means everything. All of your ships, all the money, reputation, everything is going to get wiped. Partial wipe is your reputation is kept, your money is kept, your ships are kept. You just lose your consumables and stuff like that.
Hey, Shadow.
Yeah, good.
When you get time, can you send me a party invite?
Sure. I can do it right now. That's just how I feel about it. A lot of people want the wipe to come, and if it comes, it comes. But with certain things like that, I hope. Whoops! Sent that to the wrong person. My bad.
Like one there while you're there.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. What's up, Scott? I just think that it's all gonna be, it when it comes, it is what it is. Pro Gaza or pro Israel or pro peace. I don't get into politics on the stream, but I've seen my share of that, and I'm just a peaceful type person when it comes to that. It's got a salvage thing in it. I don't want a salvage one. Dang it. Okay, hold on. I'm pro peace. Okay. Sorry, give me a moment. Down here and here. It's a salvage tool. I don't want a salvage tool. I'm pro SC sometimes. Really, Scott? Here we go. That's better. Whoa, wait a minute. What? I just lost my multi-tool. Are you kidding me? stuff that I had in there is gone. Haunted cave? Yeah, you ain't kidding. Okay, put it back. That was nice. Thank you. And now I want a... Oh my god. Okay, SC is giving me a rough time today. Hold on 1 second. Now I had the multi-tool had now it's got mining in it. Wow. Ooh, almost passed this up, hadn't I? I'm sorry, Drop Hammer. Sometimes I get to talking to people and I miss some things. So, how long have you had your Sulin? Hand mining's pretty good right now. I'll do this before I do the rock because the rock is really kind of screwy. I'll be right back. You had a successful rock mining adventure the other day? Nice. So, did you have an issue with the rock shaved? Because I was having problems with mine.
Hey Shadow, I tried the rock again,
Yeah.
and it worked for me. But what I noticed is that there's like a different way of turning it on. I guess I had to use the MFD to
Yes.
turn on like the mining heads and everything instead of just hitting the flight ready button.
Yeah. Soldier of Heaven told me about that, and I actually got it to work, and it was good. It was working, but they did state in Spectrum that they're going to be working on that. Yeah, I'm sorry to get silly at first, but sure enough, it was a quick run and I made about 150K. That was a good run, man.
Roger that, flight. I'm good.
This one's going to take a minute. Right?
Hey,
Yeah, go ahead.
Shad, what do you think about like any org improvements or maybe org quality of life improvements? Because I haven't heard anything about org gameplay stuff, but I had an incident recently that kind of brought org gameplay to my attention.
Yeah.
And one thing that I want to recommend, and I wrote a Spectrum post about it, is that I think it'd be fairly quick and easy for CIG to simply add a third chevron color, so that way you could identify org and ally members at a glance.
Agreed. I
Like
think
yellow, orange.
they could
Yeah,
do that.
Any other third color?
But the main thing I want to see for a quality of life for the orgs is a org bank. So org ships can be purchased through that bank. That's what I would like to see.
Do you think that the player should be restricted maybe to one main org?
No, you should have your choice. I
Well,
mean,
so there's this other game I was playing called
yeah,
Second Galaxy. It was a mobile game,
yeah.
and the way I had it set up is that you could join one org,
Huh.
and you could be allies with multiple orgs, right? But you were
Yeah.
a member of only one. And so when it comes to like org banking, it seems simpler that way because your money would go directly to, your org.
Mm-hmm. Well,
'Cause I think it gets kind of ambiguous if you can be a member of multiple orgs, and like, what if those orgs are hostile towards each other?
that, and what if they put a tax on you and they automatically take money out away from you? You see what I'm saying? With a org bank, I would never set up a tax. If people want to put money into the org for ships that we all can use, then yes, I have no problem with that. But the person, it has to be delegated at a certain way for organizations to be involved. Where certain people have access to the ship, if they're going out on a party and stuff like that, they set up a party, they have access to the ship, to org ships, and then when they're done with it, they bring it back. But they have to have so much time and all like that. If you get what I'm saying.
What if they take your org ship though and use it against another org?
Then,
You know.
but see, that's the thing. That's where a lot of trust comes along with that. A lot of trust comes along with that. That's just my thought. And for me, they should be, log off and where friends were able to continue using the ship that I pulled. Yeah, but Drophammer has a point. What if somebody decides they're going to pull the ship? You guys log off, and then somebody takes that ship into battle against somebody else, and then there's drawbacks and all types of stuff. It's pros and cons. So I mean, some things have to be looked at and weighed very carefully. That's all fine. Well, if they have an option to log up down, maybe as a separate entity. But I mean, like I say, Shave, I don't have a problem with people using the ships. I don't have a problem with that. But like I say, that's a matter of designating who's going to be able to take the ships out and stuff like that. So, man, there's a lot of Dolomite in here. Me either. In fact, that was the basis of my fleet procurement. Yeah, I agree. I don't have a problem with people taking the ships because we're all in Oregon. We're all working together. So, I mean, there shouldn't be an issue. But there can be that possibility of something happening like that. And I'm going to have to, we're all going to have to sit around, talk about it, and figure out what we're going to do about it. But with the org the way I have it, I want to be able to talk to everybody on an equal level and not just me making the total decision. It's all of us together because that's what we are. Right back. This is going to take a minute. Drop this power down a little bit. Excuse me. Any other thoughts or questions? Please feel free. So Zach Morrison, are you still there? How long have you had the ship? Alright, dude. So you've had the ship since last year. So, what's up, Brian?
What's up?
So, so you've been playing since mid 21. I just upgraded to the ceiling. I had the Aurora. Ah, okay. So you've been playing for about 2 years. You started mid 21, so you've been playing longer than I have. Just a little bit longer than me. Brian, there's a lot of Dolivine. You may want to go deeper.
Forgot how to switch from the mining to picking up.
B.
That's what I thought.
So you just upgraded to the Suman. Okay. There should be... There's a Had Night Rock here, I think. Oh, you just got a Hosass? Okay. Yeah, me, I love throttle and stick. So what kind of Hosass did you get? What brand? T16,000. Okay. Thrustmaster. Cheap off of eBay. Can't get this from the break. Whoops, didn't want to do that. This one, Brian, might be glitched. It doesn't want to break, or maybe I'm too far away from it. Let me see. Oh, there we go. I got it.
Okay.
I was too far away. just bought the Carrack in game. Need a full crew. Hey, Phantom Viper, how you doing? Can't stick around, but I hope to stream as well. It's funny, I always come in when you've been streaming for like an hour. Yeah, no worries, dude. So you bought it in game? Zane? Yeah, my Carrack, I have a Galaxy, so that's my loaner for right now. Brian, there's another one over here. Did you see this one?
Yeah, I'm over here. I got one over here.
Okay.
Oh, we're next. Yeah, I'm to your left.
Okay. Yeah. A Carrack is it's a good ship. I'm not much of a fan of the Carrack, but it's a good ship, and it's just I don't see the actual purpose of it in Stanton by itself, but
Oh, I do.
well,
You like using the 600 for exploration, but I say the Carrack's the better ship than that.
well, the one reason I don't particularly like the Carrack is it has no pilot weapons. That's the one main issue I have with that ship.
It's not fine.
Yeah, I know. And neither is the 600i. I mean, but I still like to be able to have that option. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just me. You know, like I say, it's a good ship. It has the regeneration med bed and stuff like that.
Right.
It's just not my favorite ship. I just have an issue with the ship.
Well, I know you don't like the elevator bugging out.
Oh God, no! That's one thing that drives me crazy. When do I? Have they said if we'll be able to load ground vehicles through our persistent hangars? That's with the freight elevators. With the freight elevators, you should be doing that. When do I think Pyro is releasing? They're saying they're looking for it midsummer this year. That's what they're saying. Now, I don't know for sure, but that's what they're talking about. And that was in on an ISC with Jared at the end of the year. So we'll see what happens with that. I just keep my expectations at a minimum and don't expect the whole. I just don't, because you get hurt too quick. I got some right here, Brian.
Yeah, I got heading out of here to your left too.
Okay. When do you think we'll get the Pisces steel? Really, Scott? A Pisces gunship? Yeah, okay. I speculate only so much. I try to go with what CIG says because they know more about it than I do, and I only speculate so much. I don't go into a lot of a lot of heavy predictions. I don't. The subscriber stuff will be out tomorrow, Scott. I think I got it all here, Brian. We got some more down here.
I don't know. I haven't made it past where I'm at here.
Oh, there's one. Got another one.
Another one here to your left. Got it. Heading.
Okay. Eventually, we're going to be using batteries for these things. You know that, right?
Yep. Just like the big size multi-tool.
Yep. You didn't come down here in a hot suit, did you?
Nope, but I don't have a problem. It says I'm doing all right.
Okay. Well, you're down in the cave. When you went outside, you
That park's close.
you parked close. I hear you. Got quite a bit so far. Getting pretty rich with Had Night. Quite a bit. I don't see anymore. Some serious frame drops lately.
The shadow where I was at before
Yeah.
you move on. It won't let me pick up these last 4 rocks. So if you want to come over here and if it lets you pick them up, just go ahead and take it.
Check your backpack.
It's gonna be full. Oh, sure as fuck am. Alright. Gotta head to the ship.
Yep.
Hell, I haven't played it in a while.
Yeah.
Forgot to check my backpack.
Well, you going to do Skull and Bones with us?
Probably not. I just don't have the money for it.
It's a free beta.
Oh.
It's free coming this week till the 11th. Open beta. And whatever progression you have built in the game travels with you when you get the game. Hello.
Good evening.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Kavinsky?
How are you, sir? Hey,
All
everybody.
right, how are you? What's
too bad.
going on, man?
Oh, not much. Had enough of Siege. I think it's over now.
Yeah, it ended today.
Yes. Did
So,
nothing but Siege in the past few days. That's it.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like,
How did it work out?
oh man, 10% successful out of all the, 4 days of trying. Only
Oof.
like twice, maybe 3 times. I can't remember.
Yeah,
It was just getting in there and then being in for an hour and a half and realizing, oh, it's not working. Try to serve another server. It's like, ah.
yeah.
It goes 8 hours. I'm like, okay, I've had enough. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And try again next day, all day, same thing.
Yeah,
Oh, it's bug. Oh no.
yeah. After those few times, I just said, okay, I'm done with this until it comes back around again.
Yeah,
You
make the right decision.
know.
I just wanted to know the routes and, how to get there, kind of memorize it, and be
Mhm.
like, okay, I got it, I get it now, how to do this.
Yeah, Siege is fun. It's just that I want to be able to finish it. You know?
Yeah,
I enjoy Siege Wars. I think it's a really majorly cool event, and I would just like to finish it.
yes. So how are you doing, Strato?
All right, I'm doing fine, and you, sir?
Not too bad, thank you.
All right, all right.
What's up,
Joined in on your
Kavinsky?
server. Hey, man. What's up?
Hey, what's up? Did you get a new mic?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, same headset.
Oh.
Is it noisy? Is it buggy?
No, it's clear. No, it's more clear.
Nice.
Yeah, usually you're very low.
Oh. Yeah. They reset the settings or something.
I had to reset mine one time, and I thought it was the mic and all like that, but it turned out it was Windows. Windows got turned down, and I was like, ah.
Yes, Windows has that big mixer control for volumes. It has every app individually now that you can adjust volume for.
Mm-hmm.
That's a new one in 11. I had to readjust that.
Mm. Brian, when you come down here, it's going to be a little bit tight.
All right.
That's half right. That's it's because it's pretty deep over here. Just saying. Okay, time to go to night vision. See what I mean?
Oh, nice.
There's an aphrite rock here. And then when you look down, it gets pretty deep. And I don't know if there's any type of way to get back up here from there. Let me see. There should be something. But fool, and I'm not going down there. Okay. I'm just gonna say it. I'm taking the goodies while I got them. All right. So, Mr. Kravinsky,
Yes, sir.
what are the features that you want to see the most coming in the next
Upcoming
patch?
update.
In
Yes, I saw the list. There's a few.
that it is very intensive. So, what is your most sought after feature?
That's a tough. Other than stability
Yeah.
in general. Okay.
Yeah, well,
Other
we
than
all
that,
want that. That's for sure.
go through the list one more time real quick. I have it here somewhere. There it is. New EVA, PIE/PIS, default item actions, reloading. Oh, reloading, big one.
Or
Oh, Star Map is numero uno for a lot of people.
Oh yeah, visor and lens, star map. Oh, are you kidding me? How to pick one? Oh, please, all of them.
yeah.
In working or condition. Looting, user interface. Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what. For the visor,
Yes.
what I would love to see, a mini map, compass, and night vision and thermal vision.
Yes.
Native. That's what I would like to see. They said that they've.
Compass,
Yeah, well, definitely a compass. I mean, that's going to be on there. But they said there's going to be surprises. So I'm crossing my fingers on that. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Because I would love to see thermal vision and night vision.
Yes. That'd be
Native. So I don't have to use reshade. Not that I don't love reshade, but in the game. And if it doesn't work very well, then I probably still will use reshade. But that depends on if CIG is still whitelisted.
Yes. I don't
Brian,
have a problem with it so far.
oh, I love reshade. I think it's one of the greatest things on the planet. I'm not gonna lie. Brian, I'm heading back to our corp with this. So I don't
Alright, same
lose
here.
it. Brian, you loving that MSR. I know it.
I haven't flew it in a while. Like, yep, I'm taking her out.
Yeah, I know you haven't flown it in a while.
The Chevy Caprice, 1986.
Right?
Or was it 92? I can't remember.
Follow, so that would help new people too.
Oh,
You know, because there's a lot of places you can get lost.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not
I mean,
everybody
sometimes
has-
just flying into land at certain places,
Mm-hmm.
or when they don't give you the landing mark. How's a new player like, you know? They'd probably just rather log out and come back in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Some people do that. They'll leave their ship, log out, and then log back in and claim the ship because they can't find a marker. Although that has been very, very good lately with the new patch. It has been very, very good. I haven't flown this ship in a long time.
See, we would know. Go fly around, look for an open bay with not a ship in it. Most of the time, it's yours.
That's true. But like I say, the chevron has been. If you're close enough, you'll see it immediately. If you do it when it first comes up, it's going to take a second for it to register, and then you'll see it. But other than that, I have not had a problem with it lately. As you notice, I said lately. So, yeah, I took a little break from Siege, definitely.
Nice.
It was it. I love the event. I love the event, but yeah, it was rough. It was very, very rough. And they did do a lot of fixes to it. They did. They still have some bugs to work out of it though.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me. Wow.
I almost know where to go on the barge now.
Mm-hmm.
Almost. If I do it a few more times.
Mm-hmm.
I have the route memorized.
Oh
It's
yeah.
confusing when you get there and you're like, oh, which one? How to get up? It's dark. You can't see. You get
Mm-hmm.
bounce up there. And the last one that you have to disable the iffy
Mm-hmm.
cargo container. Usually either the one that's hanging from the top or
Yeah.
hard to get to which one of those.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
then the frame rate drops as soon as you get there and your ship's glitched to the floor and you may glitch to the floor and be stuck in the geometry or, you know.
Ah, that sucks.
It was very frustrating to say the least. It's like, man, I just want to know how to, I don't even want the credit or the cash for this. Just let me get there how to do it. And then there was the glitches. Some people found a loophole basically
Yeah.
that you could take your ship there. I don't
Yeah.
know what, but they exploited it. So there were Carracks at 100i, at 400i, a
Yeah.
Cutty Black, all player ships. I'm like, how is that even possible? So,
Yeah, I remember that. We encountered that where somebody was flying the carrots around and stuff like that. Yeah, I remember that because the anti-air was not shooting them down. The anti-air was a bug.
yep.
But what did you think of my proposal?
Oh, I'm down. Very cool. Intriguing.
Okay.
Absolutely down. Please let me know what to do or be my position. I will be there.
Okay. Not a
Same
problem.
here.
Probably bring in a few people.
No worries. It's been a while, so
Yes, sir.
it's been a while.
Funny when you sent me the message just like an hour before that, I was thinking about. I'm like, oh, we haven't done that for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ta-da! Yes.
Where are you going, Gortok?
Oh, I'm just picking up trash.
Are you out there in your vulture?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I gotta take mine out. Get a little cash built back up. this one back so I can get a little cash along the way. There goes my controls again. What the hell?
Is that the Sulan you're flying?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Beautiful ship.
I love this ship. I love this ship. And the Santok Yai is just gorgeous. I don't fly this ship very often, and I said, you know what? I'm going to take it out today.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
And she can hold her own, you know?
Yes, sir.
You put the right weapons on her.
Yeah. The HUD.
Oh, God, yes. And you know you can change the lighting inside, right?
Wow. No, I did not know that.
Yes, you can.
That's awesome.
It doesn't persist, though. If it did persist, you could keep a special lighting in the ship.
Nice.
So cool. The hardest part is getting this ship to land.
Land. Yes. Really need like landing cameras, landing view,
Yes.
the bottom of the ship.
Yes. I am not going to argue
You
that.
have a button set up
I'm
for
down.
F3, F4 for third person, F3 for in ship.
Mm-hmm.
You know, landing camera. So it's gotta be. The car has a camera in the back, so why not the ship?
Mm-hmm. I totally agree with you. And you know what? The best way to do this in this ship to land is to go straight in. Straight in and turn
Auto line.
yeah, and turn around. Do it just like this. Get inside and flip her over. And then the camera, they fixed this. The camera now flips a certain way so you can see it.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty nice.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Ship is just beautiful. And that's one thing about this ship too. She can stop on a dime,
Oh, nice.
just like the Santaki Eye. She can stop in a heartbeat.
That's cool. They're not classified as warships or like fighter ships, are they? Not
This
Medium
one's a
fighter, right?
this is a starter.
this is
Oh, yeah, no, I was thinking Sentinel. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Santaki Eye is medium. Then the Cartual is a light. But this ship, this is the only ship that I know of. It's just a plain old starter. This one's, yeah, we're gonna transfer that over because that's not the right one. Okay. And I gotta change that as well. Then I'll take this armor off. Been on my little excursion to Aberdeen. The hot spot.
hot spot in the hot spot.
So Gortok, what do you think of that proposal?
What proposal was that?
You didn't see it? In the
What?
staff chat.
No.
Oh,
There's so much going on, I can't keep track of all that.
you might want to take a look.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
I already started moving assets, Mr. Kavinsky. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Oh, let me know anytime. Need a hand with anything?
Nah, alrighty, sir.
Preparation is most of the job.
That's right. That's right. Which I have another step to do, and then I have a few other steps, like 2 or 3 more, and then I will be done a week ahead of time. Oh, I gotta go check on my food in a moment.
Alright, so when is the proposal? I
Uh,
don't see a date here.
no, I haven't done anything with that yet, but I'm looking at
I'm up for it.
1-7.
Wednesday. 1-7.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'll be right back. Yeah. Ugh. Up, I'm doing the back and forth on the tram, right?
Yep.
Could be worse. All
Did you get to
right.
eat?
Hmm?
Did you get to eat?
Oh, Miss Shadow made frijoles.
Oh, nice.
So I gotta transfer this. Oof. This tram is doing weird stuff. Where is it arriving?
Is that the magic number?
It's
30.
It's going to the spaceport, but it's flipping around in the air in circles.
Might be a lag spike or an incoming 30K. So I can't get movie glass. It's showing me a different panel than movie glass.
Mine is still showing the original, and yeah, it looks like it's about to. Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, it's okay, because you know what?
On the menu.
Yep.
Alright.
Might as well do it now before it.
I was trying to get drinks and something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
So
and
far on my end,
couldn't
it's
find
good.
anything. I was like, and you started saying, yeah, I'm out.
Give it a rest.
Alright, it's working fine for me.
Okay,
Can
for
access
you.
movie glass?
Yeah, just
Like,
fine.
is it?
Up,
Oh, there it
up,
goes.
there is.
There
There it
it
is.
But it was working fine for me though. Wow.
It said, "Got you." Oh man, when the train, yeah, when the train started doing flip flops in the air, I was like, okay, yeah, it's getting ready. Oh man.
I know when I hit, bring up movie glass and it's still on the last page, like from 10 minutes ago. I'm like, okay.
Uh huh. Yeah.
I hit F2 for the map, not, contract manager.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when the train starts doing flip-flops and bouncing around and doing circles and stuff like that, I said, okay, not good for me. But let's see. Yeah, I think this is going to be. So, yeah, Mr. Kavinsky, they're going to run 2 events and a free fly on Thursday. So, Core
Xeno?
No. Coremore and Red Festival. And then the free fly and referral bonus. So I have no idea what the subscriber flare is.
Right.
But with the new
Roger that, flight. I'm good.
with Red Festival starting and Coremore at the same time, there's going to be a lot of paints on sale.
Oh yeah. Where's Joker?
And ships.
Oh, wow. Well, yeah. It's like I was thinking you're gonna have some idea for Pyro soon, or a little bit more basically before. Personally, we're like, okay, time for, you know.
Oh yeah,
maybe
I don't
getting,
mind. I don't mind them.
I want to get. I still do want to get the base building package at some point, but
Oh,
well,
the Pioneer?
Yes, sir. That's the.
Mm.
Given the slow rate and the frustrations the past few months and a bit of burnout, of course. It's almost a year.
Well, the main thing that I kind of want. I know we probably won't see this until later, but the module for base building on the Galaxy.
Right.
That's one thing that I'm waiting for.
Nice. Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Looking forward to bases and resources and a little bit of economy, for sure.
Yeah.
And upgrades to mining. Please upgrade mining.
Yeah, bring it back to what it was.
Yes. The values are way out of balance. It's so discouraging.
Yes. Okay, I am back in. Cargo Monkey Corporation is hiring. Okay. Don't know who that is, but okay. Let's see. Do I have all my gems? Should have all my gems. And then once I sell these, I'm gonna get off of here and spend some time with Mr. Shadow. Everett 42. Yes. Okay. All sorts of goodies. Okay. It will be so nice to not have to. I don't know how they're gonna do the inventory thing with the new update. That's gonna be interesting.
Oh yeah.
Physicalized inventory items. That what?
It might be a new interface. I don't know. I mean, well, to gather things and stuff like that, we know that's going to be different. But the actual inventory, like when we hit I and stuff like that, that may change too. I don't know. But they said there are going to be surprises, so we'll see what happens. And I'm gonna go sell these. And tomorrow I'm gonna go into Arena Commander and see if I can get lucky and get some shooting time in with the AO3, because I'm trying to get the test squadron badge and do that. But you got to be number 1 in Tank Royale to get that. It's like,
oh yeah.
I don't know what it is with Apparite. It just will not sell. It's very strange. Cost mismatch. Nope, I don't like that one. Interesting. We'll have to get that out of the backpack and put it somewhere. Okay, so tomorrow I'll get on and move some more assets. Purchase some more assets. And get things ready for the next adventure. But first, get a little drink here before I fall over and die. That would suck. And tomorrow I'll be starting a little bit earlier, so just to get some things done, and I will be in the verse, and then I'm going into Arena Commander and do some things, but tomorrow I'm going into the verse so I can make a little bit of money. Gotta make a little bit of money, Mr. Kavinsky.
Yes, sir.
And then I do have to set up for Skull and Bones. And if you would like to join us, Mr. Kavinsky, it is open beta. It's free.
Oh, sweet. Is that on Steam available for download? By any chance, or is it separate? Probably separate.
Probably
I'll
have
look it
to.
up. Yeah.
I think you would have to go to
I'm looking it
Ubisoft.
up right now.
Yeah, the Ubisoft app.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Got it.
And,
Thank you.
and it is a free open beta until the 11th.
Fantastic. Cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So, whatever you do in this beta can transfer over if you pick
Oh,
up the
nice.
game.
Yes.
So, I will be running that dual stream on Twitch and YouTube for the duration of that event. So, I will be in Star Citizen, but I will not be online with Star Citizen. I will be online with Skull and Bones.
Yes.
So, see if I can try to get set up with Twitch drops. I don't know how that works. I have no idea. There could be a way to do it before I do it, but I don't think so.
That.
But anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed this quick jaunt. Like I said, I'll be starting earlier tomorrow because I have some things to do in the verse. So we're gonna make some money up and take care of business. And then after that, I will be in Skull and Bones from the 8th until the 11th, which is next Sunday. But I will be doing that dual stream on Twitch and YouTube. So I hope everybody enjoyed today. Thank you for the questions. I hope I came up with some answers for you. And I will see you tomorrow. Everybody, take care. Have a good one.
Have a good one, everybody.
Cheers. Good night.
Here it is.
It was on earlier, it was fine.